Hi there, it's February 10th. It's a Tuesday. I'm actually on my lunch break. I stopped over here at the Quick Trip gas station and picked myself up a protein shake. Trying to cut some calories out of my diet so I can hopefully lose a few pounds throughout the course of the year, but we'll see. It's not a huge priority in my life to lose weight, and I think I'm at a decent weight, but I could stand to use 5 or 10 pounds, if truth be told. Really, I think the biggest change in my life I need to make right now is to try and eat better, get some better foods into my system, more fruits and vegetables, things like that. So on lunch break, I had a protein shake. I hope that's healthy. I'm not sure. Anyway, been spending the last couple of days kind of reflecting over some of the things our pastor's been talking about through his sermons in Genesis, and I kind of wanted to connect that with the New Testament a little bit for my own personal readings through Hebrews, specifically the faith chapter. That's Hebrews 11. Thinking of verse 6, where I believe it says, it is without faith it's impossible to please God, and anyone who comes to know God must believe that He exists, and also believe that He will give you good gifts. Now, don't quote me on that because it's just for my own memory. So if you want the exact words, look it up. But basically, it's talking about that if we are to come to know God, if we're to diligently seek Him, to pursue Him, if you will, that we must first believe that He even exists. And I think that's very relevant, speaks to the timeliness of the Bible, because today, there's just so many people that don't even acknowledge that God exists. And, they wonder about the problems of the world and how we're going to come together, unite as a human race to overcome these problems, but they don't even give credit to God. And whoever wrote Hebrews, I'm not sure who it was, I think they reminded us that we first have to acknowledge that God even exists. And, going back to Genesis, God created the heavens and the earth. If we have that right perspective, that God is in charge, that He is on His throne reigning right now, that all of our thinking process really flows from that, flows downhill in a nice progression, that, our lives were meant here to serve God. We're here to be faithful to Him. We're to grow in our faith and spread, our love and faith of God and Jesus Christ to the world around us. So anyway, that's just kind of the things that have been on my mind. Been thinking about also high schoolers and some of the challenges they have to face as far as, the whole science versus the Bible conflict, or the apparent conflict that the world seems to interject. Just my personal thoughts. I think that science reveals God's glory, and it doesn't conflict with the Bible. Again, it stems from the whole idea that if you are seeking God, you have to acknowledge that He exists, and that's really gonna spread through all of your life's perspectives. Even how you look at science changes. But anyway, just wanted to say hello to you today, and thinking about you, and talk to you later. Bye.